Hello friends, how are you all? So let's understand a very regularly asked question in the academic circles for the students preparing with anthropology as an optional for the UPSC exam. Right? The very moot question, basic question is, what is anthropology? What is anthropology? There are several dimensions. Anthropology started as a discipline, as a basic field of inquiry. It started as a field of inquiry of humans. Then it became a discipline, and later, as from the discipline, it all metamorphosed into a science. Anthropology as a science. There are several dimensions like anthropology as a science. It is also regarded as a humanity, as part of the humanities, and even from our exam point of view, whether this is a right optional. What is anthropology as an optional for the UPSC exam? And there are several questions. For example, how anthropology enables us to understand the life. So how as a person you will develop with anthropology. So from the personal angle, right, and also in the future as a civil servant of tomorrow. So anthropologist as a civil servant is a very interesting area where a lot has been discussed from the academic circles as well as the applied part. So as a civil servant, how do you actually benefit from anthropological knowledge? So let us see these ideas one by one. So anthropology as a discipline. This anthropology as a discipline started, as we have noted, initially as a human curiosity, ever present human curiosity about themselves. Humans started raising questions about their body, their evolution, their culture, their society since several millennia. Right from the Greek times, ancient times, anthropology was, has developed as only a basic human curiosity about ourselves, human curiosity about our own human race, our own human body, about ourselves. That is a simple way of seeing it. And anthropology as a discipline also as a later metamorphosed or evolved into a full-fledged academic discipline in the West. So it is an academic area of inquiry and academic discipline, especially developed in the West, in the Western part of the world. In the sense, Western part means in Europe and North America predominantly. Later, it spread with the colonial kind of colonial conquest of the world. The third world countries in Asia, Africa, Latin America, and also Australia, and all these communities, the simple societies which were studied by this anthropologists initially in several walks of life, from their social social angle, the cultural dimension, their biological uniqueness, their color of the skin, their specific lifestyles. All these were captured by the early academics in the discipline. So it started as an academic discipline in the West, and especially in Europe and North America. Now, from our angle, from the exam angle, how it developed. Initially, it developed as a science. From the point of view of science, for example, human biology. Because in anthropology, if you see the syllabus detailedly, there is a good element of human biology involved. Human body, in the human biology, there is some basic understanding of human body, especially with respect to human anatomy. Human anatomy in comparison to that of the apes. So human biology includes human body, human races, or the kind of differentiation, how people look different from each other. Human genetics and evolution, both go hand in hand. Of course, we will discover all this in the syllabus in detail in the actual classes. Human genetics and evolution have been in the forefront of inquiry by the scholars from times immemorial. So right from Aristotle's times, these questions were raised regularly, as we have noted earlier, as anthropological curiosity. the ever-present anthropological curiosity made the people like Aristotle raise a question as to what are our races, human body, etc. Okay, anthropology as a science developed, it involves so many scientific ideas. Then anthropology as a humanity also developed because it deals with several human facets of human life. For example, human society, human history, because in history, of course, it's not exactly about human history, but it talks about a great deal of human prehistory. We go into, in fact, the archaeological records. We will actually leave no stone unturned in understanding the human past. So we are interested in the human past. So we will delve deeper into human history as well as human society, human culture, human arts. In the culture, we will come across this arts, then food, then clothing, festivals, several of them. So everything is so unique about humans that time and again, the scholars will be visiting the very core of the humanity in several aspects, these aspects which we have specified now. So anthropology as an optional for UPSC, how it is, popular in among the student community, we all know, right? It is one of the most popular optionals. Why it is so popular among the student community, the aspirant community, is because of the fact of its, I can say, originality and versatility. I should use these words very clearly because the kind of content that you come across, the kind of knowledge that you come across in this discipline is so original, and it has got so much what we call versatility that we discover a great deal of new ideas, new paradigms in the human walk of life that we automatically relate with this subject at every juncture. Every student who is actually undergoing the coaching while in the classes at one point of time, or rather several points of time, connects with the subject. It is such a beautiful subject that we tend to look inwards towards ourselves, our own family, our own social system, our own culture, our language. Okay, so there is something called as linguistic anthropology, there is social anthropology, there is biological anthropology, there is cultural anthropology. So all these human facets are so kind of part and parcel of this subject that it makes us feel at some point of time, look what I am actually studying. I am studying my own life, right? Because after some time in the classes you feel like you relate with the subject extraordinarily. That is a guarantee that I can give. Okay, that while you are traveling with the subject for the first 7 days or so, initially it looks like, okay, you may be finding new terminologies, but over a period of 1 month or so, you will be gelling with the subject very, very much and deeply. Okay, so that originality and versatility and also high scoring capacity, you all know why it is so popular, because of its high scoring ability. People have scored more than 350 also, 350 plus, provided you follow our guidelines as to how to actually mint marks. What are the areas that can fetch you highest marks? There are certain areas where you can even fetch up to 100% marks, like in mathematics, 100% or 90% marks. There have been, there are areas where you can score the maximum, which is not present in other optionals. Now, coming to this question, whether anthropology can make us a better person, the answer is a big yes. Yes, anthropology will make you a better person. Why? In what sense? Because anthropology starts allowing you to look at situations and problems and persons in a 360-degree perspective. So 360 degrees, you will be like moving around things and looking at a wider perspective. Multidisciplinary approach you will be actually following. So anthropology will make you a better person because you will adopt this 360-degree orientation or viewpoint on every situation, on every person, every context, and every problem and challenge. So it will try to understand, because why it is 360 degrees, because it tries to understand human culture, as we have noted, human society, human family, human language, human biology, human race, for example, in coming to India, the caste system, the religions, the races, so many aspects that we cover that after some time we feel like automatically there is a bent of mind that develops in the human beings. As a student, you will be like in a definitely kind of a position to appreciate the situations and positions, contexts, people from a multi-dimensional approach. So that is another guarantee that anthropology can make you then as a better person. Now, aspirants with anthropology as an optional have got so many questions. When should I start preparation? How much time it will take? Okay, when should I start my preparation? How much time I need? Timelines or whatever the kind of books list. So for all these we'll be making separate videos, and all the information will be following in different videos. Very elaborately we'll be discussing. So aspirants with anthropology optional subject have actually cracked the top ranks. We all know regularly top ranks have been produced by aspirants with anthropology as optional, and you can also do that. And why not you in the next? So anthropologist as an administrator is another very kind of icing on the cake. So it's something like an extraordinary ability to understand. By now you must have already got the answer. Earlier I have given you the clue. What is the answer for this question? Anthropologist as an administrator, has got this wherewithal and the capacity to look at the problems and challenges, the issues and day-to-day administration from a 360-degree look at issues from a 360-degree viewpoint. Not just about 360-degree viewpoint. There are some other ideas. For example, there is something called as participant observation. Of course, you as a student of anthropology may not be doing this, but there is one principle that is a part and parcel of anthropology discipline, that is participant observation, cultural relativism, and all this you will be using in the field to understand the people and the situation, their problems and challenges better, and you can come up with solutions in a better way than any other administrator without anthropological viewpoints, anthropological backing. One such idea is emic viewpoint. The viewpoint that is a hallmark of any anthropology student. So once you take anthropology as an optional, these are the pluses you get to become a better administrator. So you have all the advantages right from the day one. You can understand the human life better, human biology, your core, your culture, your evolution, your language, your races, everything better. Caste system, religion, regionalism, communalism. So many problems, you can understand them better. You as a student can relate with the subject. You will be scoring excellently well. There is a scoring potential. The syllabus is also handy, right? And then as a science, you can say for science students it can relate. For humanities students, they can also get related to the subject very well. They can gel excellently. Then as a person, you will develop wonderfully. You will tend to understand the others better. As a administrator, you will excel in the field. So it's like a win-win formula at every stage and every juncture of your preparation. It's a win-win discipline. So anthropology is a win-win discipline. And my strong suggestion is go for it. Just check the syllabus. If you have any queries, come back to us. Comment in the comment section in the video below. And all the best. Thank you. God bless you.